Well, hi, this is the skid steer, cheap skid steer update. We've got the engine mounted in the cradle now. We used front and the rear bracket off of the Kubota diesel and some steel we acquired. You can get steel like this for free off of Craigslist if you just watch it religiously. So far, I've got the EGR blocked off so we can get some room for our carburetor, and I will tell you about this here in a minute. I've got the port blocked off that had something to do with the EGR. I've got a Ford TFI coil because you don't need certain ports off of the TBI coil that comes on these normally. The alternator wiring I have figured out, and I've got a diagram for that. It's fairly simple, and we'll get to that on an extra part. I'll probably do a half series about carb conversions on motors, and includes this one. So yeah, we've got everything nice and mounted up. We are going to pull the motor out and weld a couple of extra things up, and then paint the cradle itself either gray, black, or Pontiac turquoise, so it looks more like an industrial motor. And then we're going to reseal the motor. So we're going to provide valve cover, the rear main seal, and anything else that looks sketchy. Oh, and got to get rid of a broken off exhaust stud, but that isn't going to be too bad. I've already got a washer welded onto that currently. But yeah, everything's fairly figured out, at least on the motor side. Besides, I got to go get a 2-to-1 carburetor adapter and odds and ends things here and there. This right here is our new carburetor that we got off of a 318 Dodge, I think a B150 or a D150 in the junkyard. It's a Holley 2-barrel carburetor. Seem to be fairly decent reviews I've seen from a handful of people online. We will have to convert to a manual choke because apparently this style carburetor did have a divorced style choke, but that's not going to be that hard. A wire clamp and a zip tie and we're good. So yeah, that's fairly decent right now. Right now, this is our current costs of everything. $300 for the skid steer, engine was $200, and the carburetor was $50 from Pick and Pull. You could have got the carburetor cheaper on a half price day. So yeah, right now that's just our current update on the skid steer. Very soon we plan on pulling the motor out of the cradle, finish welding a handful of things on the inside of the cradle, and painting the motor and the cradle and resealing the engine, not in that order obviously. And so yeah, that's our current update. Thanks for watching.